Justice. It's a word we hear often, on the news, in schools, in arguments, everywhere. What does it really mean? Is it a simple balance of right and wrong? Is it a fair punishment? Or is it something deeper and more elusive? Justice feels like a foundation we want to trust, a steady hand that sets things right when they go wrong. But justice is not always so clear. It's not always blind, despite what we're told. Sometimes justice wears many faces. It could be swift, it could be slow. It can be cruel or kind, depending on the story being told. It could be the voice of the powerful or the whisper of the unheard. There is a justice in law, in courts, rules written down, and judges and juries deciding what is fair. But there's also a justice we feel inside, an instinct, a moral compass that guides us when no law can. A justice rooted in empathy, in the hope that others are seen and valued. And yet justice is often messy. It doesn't come wrapped in neat packages and doesn't always heal the wounds or erase pain. It can feel like a gap between what should be and what is. We crave justice because we crave balance in the scales of our lives and societies. But sometimes justice is not about balance at all. It's about recognition, about acknowledgement of harm, even if repair is impossible. It's about telling the truth and listening to stories that were silenced. Justice asks the hard questions. Who decides what is fair and which voices matter? What if fairness looks different to different people? There is a quiet, revolutionary kind of justice, the kind that doesn't just punish or reward, that transforms. It's the justice that seeks to restore what's broken, to rebuild trust, to create space for healing and growth. Justice invites us to step outside ourselves, to imagine the world through another's eyes, to wrestle with discomfort, and to hold contradictions without losing hope. This asks us not just to follow laws, but to be guided by compassion and courage. Maybe justice is not a fixed point. It's maybe a journey, a constant striving towards fairness, truth, and understanding, a practice more than a verdict. And maybe justice begins in small moments, in the willingness to listen without judgment, in the courage to stand for what's right, in the grace to forgive when we can. So, what is justice? Maybe it's not just about righting wrongs. Maybe it's about making space for the voices, the stories, and the healing. And in that space, something new can grow. A justice not only of laws, but with hearts. Because when we live with justice, not as a destination, but as a way of being, the world begins to feel a little better, more fair and more kind. So be patient with justice, with its complexities, contradictions, and slow unfolding. Be brave enough to carry it forward in the choices you make and the kindness you show and the truth you hold. Because justice, like all the best things, lives in the space between us, waiting to be made real one act at a time.